Hello, hot messes, and welcome to the Answerly Book Club. So first of all, if you're new here, my name's Hayley, and I'm from the YouTube channel Hayley G. Hoover, and I post on this channel every Monday. For the duration of the Answerly Book Club, if you're reading books along with me, we're going to be working on books written by women, because women are hella tight and awesome. I told you guys last week that the first book I'm going to focus on is Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg, and today we're just going to kind of talk about why we're going to talk about it. An introduction to reading a book. Like a teacher. So basically why I want to read this book is it got so much buzz last year. I feel like I couldn't read any newspaper or, see anyone in an airport reading a book without hearing about or seeing this one. Basically, it's a nonfiction book, a memoir by a very powerful, successful woman talking about how she got to that position despite the fact that it's more difficult for people of her gender. It's kind of part memoir and part advice book for other women and just other minorities and people struggling to get to the top of their career or to achieve what they want to achieve, and that is fascinating to me. I'm also really interested in reading it because besides all the really great praise I've heard for it, I've also heard a lot of criticism, and I want to kind of see how I feel about that. A lot of people say that her advice really only applies to people who are already in a position of privilege, like people who are already successful in a smaller field trying to get into a higher one, or people who are white or rich, and therefore it doesn't really sit well with people who are starting from a much lower position than she was. But I don't know, because I haven't read it, and I'm really looking forward to hearing about what you guys think of that criticism as we go along. So we're going to be dividing these books by talking about a couple chapters, or in this case, sections, because it's a nonfiction book every week, and since this one has 11, I'm thinking that next week we should talk about chapters 1, 2, and 3. So I'm looking forward to leaning in with you guys, and I'll talk to you guys about this book next Monday. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter or on Tumblr if you want to follow along better with the discussion, and make sure you let me know what you think this book is going to be like in the comments so that we can see how right we are. I got this for 30% off at Target because I know how to lean in to life.